Hey everybody, it's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here on the red carpet at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. I have a cast of characters here. I've got Uncle Creepy, Steve Barton.
He's Uncle Creepy.
Oh, you're Uncle.
I'm Eric Yelowitz.
And you are?
Wade Wilson.
Nice. A merc with a mouth.
Yeah.
I don't think he's even on camera. So, Uncle Creepy, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Oh, I thought you said I was Uncle Creepy.
I'm doing well, man. You know,
Get your hand off my ass. Woo!
you know, it's always a pleasure to be here, to talk to you, to hang out with the fans. It's amazing, you know? I mean, what is there to complain about when this is what you do?
Exactly, man. This is too much fun. It is always good to see you. You do have some new projects coming up, so just let us know real quick.
Well, I have two projects I can't really talk about that are going to be fairly big. I have a TV show kind of in the works, and I have a book coming out December 10th called A Comedy of Tragedies, which is my autobiography, which I can't believe I wrote a fucking book.
I can't believe you can read.
And I sent it to him, so he's going to review it, no pressure.
No.
But, yeah, I mean, I do this for one reason, and it's because I'm lucky enough to be able to. And I'm very cognizant of the fact that if it wasn't for people like Todd and everyone here, I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be who I am. So as happy as everyone is to see me, believe me, I'm so much happier to see everyone else.
Awesome. Always good to see you, my friend. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. Give my love to Paco, will you?
I will give my... He snubbed Paco, the red panda, the first time, but we remedied it.
I did. Well, we spoke to him today.
Yes.
And it was awesome.
He made an appearance on the red carpet. It was
That's
very
just
cute.
true.
Very cool.
All right, my friend. Hi, how are you? All right. All right.
Sponsors of the show this evening.
Okay, introduce yourself again.
John with the Cinema Cemetery. We're one of the sponsors for the show this evening. We do live stream events that feature original motion picture movie props. We'll be hosting one in September 14th called Cursed Artifacts. That's going to feature a series of curated props from some of the most ill-fated productions, in fact.
Very cool. So how'd you get yourself into that business?
I've been a collector for many years. I have a lot of affiliations with archives, and it's a great opportunity to bring this to the public. Much of this information has never been publicly disclosed before, and it really gives fandom a whole new stretch to leap off the screen and see a whole new side of how these films come to be.
That's awesome. I am a fan. I love movie magic, so I'm into all that stuff. Tell the fans how they can find you guys and get in touch.
www.cinemacemetery.com.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for a few minutes of your time. Have a great time at the show this weekend. And good luck. Hey, brother, how are you? Good to see you again.
How are you?
All right, just go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
I am Eric Stevens of Comics and Killers Collectibles, based out of South Jersey, selling comics, toys, oddities, anything you could fucking imagine. I can say the F word, right? Okay, cool, bet. Sorry, I apologize. I'm just double checking. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
What do you collect?
These things. I collect movie memorabilia.
Well, I have plenty of that.
Yeah.
New Jersey Death Fest, too. You should come out to that. New York Death Fest.
All right.
New York Death Fest.
It is shameless self-promotion.
Yes, shameless self-promotion. Gutter Christ. New York Death Fest. That's what I meant. Yeah. But yeah, come out to Comics and Killers Collectibles. It's a fun time. Toys, oddities.
You guys sell online as well? Can people follow you?
On Instagram, Facebook, all sorts of stuff.
Awesome. Very cool. Eric, thanks. Good to see you again, man. All right, be good. Always a pleasure to see this guy. Damien, how are you?
Oh, I'm excellent, sir. Excellent. Always good to see you, too.
Yeah, you are a fixture now at New Jersey HorrorCon. It wouldn't be the same without you.
I guess not. I mean, they always put me in the very first spot. Ryan often says that he wants horror to be the very first thing everyone sees. And, of course, it also helps being the last thing everyone sees as they're leaving, too. So, you know, it's always good to meet everyone that comes through. And I hope to be at a lot more of these in the future, of course, too.
Awesome. Now, I know who you are. There might be a handful of people out there who don't, so tell everyone where they can find your show and where they can follow you online.
All right. So again, my name is Lord Damien McDonovan. I am the ever so charming host of Damien's Dreadfuls. It's a horror hosting show in the veins of Elvira or Svengoolie, and I do mean in the vein. We show old movies on TV. We put the whole episode up on YouTube. We talk about the history of the film, its impact on pop culture, and we have some fun with it too, even occasionally giving the MSTK riffing treatment to a movie on special occasions. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course on YouTube. Every show I do goes onto YouTube. If you want to go onto YouTube, you just want to look for Damien McDonovan. That's DAMIAN. MacDonovan. It's McDonovan. And you'll find the channel and everything, and we're trying to do more stuff with it as well. We want to do some movie reviews as well. We've had a couple of those up already, but we're definitely focusing more on the show that we're doing as it is. We're actually taking a break from it right now. We're not going to have any new episodes coming out for this Halloween, but I've done a lot of editing on some new episodes so that we can hopefully expand the audience and get them out to other cable channels other than just the YouTube show. And we're losing a light. Whoops. That's all right. But we are also in the planning process for the next season. We've got all the movies picked out. We just want to get everything done way ahead of time before any of them kind of air, so we can make it as big and as awesome as possible.
Awesome. Follow this guy, everybody. He's super cool. You're going to enjoy the show. Lord Damien, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Thank you. All right, take care. Hey, guys. So tell everybody you are iHeartHorror.net. So introduce yourselves and let's go.
Well, we're the brothers Cuneo. This is our VP, Holly of iHeart Horror. We are actually called the iHeart Horror Day Corporation, or Co., but affectionately everybody calls us iHeart Horror by this time, because we originally just started out as just iHeart Horror. Then we became a nonprofit, and it became a corporation, and that's why we're iHeart Horror Day Co. now.
Fair enough. So just tell the fans out there what they can expect with you guys and how they can follow you.
Well, we do a lot. As of right now, as you can see, we're here promoting at New Jersey HorrorCon, which we're so blessed to be a part of, thanks to Ryan. We got our big event coming up in February, which is going to be February 1st. It's called Groundhogzilla, Groundhog theme.
Love it.
We try to mesh with a holiday, because ours is a holiday itself. iHeart Horror Day is a registered holiday through Chase's calendar of events. So we try to mesh with other February holidays. So the first one was we did a mashup of Valentine's Day. The second was Massacre, Mardi Gras Massacre, and this one being Groundhog Day. So so we raise money at this big event for the Boer Heart and Lung Center.
Everything we do.
Everything we do.
For charity. Everything we do. Like the February show is going to be for DeBoer.
Yes.
We're also doing a show at the Vampires of New Jersey, which they're going to be donating money to
A
DeBoer.
portion of it will be going to DeBoer,
and then we have another show that we're doing in Perth Amboy, which is going to the Kearney Cottage Museum.
The historical museum.
Yes. So everything that we do, we don't get paid.
Yes, we're a nonprofit. That's why we registered for to be a New Jersey nonprofit. So, because we want to do charity. We want to make a difference through the horror community. That's what iHeart Horror is about.
That is awesome.
At our February show, you should come.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'm in.
Please.
I'm in. Absolutely. Definitely.
We'll follow you on YouTube.
We have a colorful day every February, and everybody loves it. Has a good time, and it's like a circus, but it's a charming circus.
We've had Steve Barton at our show.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We've had Mr. Lobo from Cinema Insomnia.
We had Patty Mullen.
Brian O'Halloran has been to our show, and we've had some of the other people from Clerks. So, we try to get the homegrown New Jersey people.
It is. We're homegrown.
Or
We're
surrounding
grassroots,
area, to come in and support a good cause.
Yeah. So good.
Very cool.
Good chaos. That's what our event is. My brother says it's like a party.
Yeah, it's like a house party.
And, with family. It's like a family affair.
Dude, I love it. I'm in. Anything for charity. I do a lot of charity work myself with Scares That Care.
It's a beautiful thing.
So I'm totally down.
Kane at the last event, we told him that he
gave a big part of inspiring us in what we do. I mean, we wanted to. I know it wasn't as big. You guys had the big shows. Now you do the author festivals.
Yep.
But when you guys were dissipating, unfortunately, we was like, we got to pick it up for where they left off. And help them along. So we're right there with you with Scares Care. So we love you.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. It's always cool to see you. Absolutely, I'm in. You just got to remind me. I Heart Horror, everybody. We'll see you next time. All right. Be good, brother. All right. Take care. All right, Julian, say hello and introduce yourself and tell us what you're here for.
Hello, so I'm Julian C. Santos, and I'm the director of a horror pilot called Ink Black. And so we're screening tomorrow at 11 a.m., and we're just really excited to be here. Sorry, I don't know, you or camera?
No, it's either one. Like, you can look at the camera, you can talk to me, whatever. You don't want to look at my face too much.
Oh, you got a great face. No, but anyway, Ink Black it's like a 1960s horror pilot that we just hope people will enjoy. We had a lot of fun making it, and really kind of getting this young cast and crew together to build something like, an X-Files or Twin Peaks, the stuff that we grew up watching
Sure.
and now want to make. So, yeah, the co-writer and I spent a lot of time building the world, and it's, we've made this pilot, and we're excited to delve deeper and hopefully make more episodes. But at least this, first pilot gets to be shown. And so
I love
we're
it.
happy with that.
Very cool. Now, is this your first film?
It's my first time working with like a more pilot type thing. I've done a feature film before that was like a Christmas movie. So I've gone from Christmas to horror, and horror is so much more fun.
It is.
Like the scares, like I grew up on Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween, and it's just like the way that it really brings people together, at a sleepover, at a party, is really something special. And I think that it's just like this very cathartic way to look at like monsters and then, feel like you're really banding all together. And it's also just really fun.
I love it. What's your go-to horror movie?
My go-to horror movie, Evil Dead.
Good one.
Oh, it's so perfect, man. I mean, like everything from the 16mm look to Bruce Campbell, like with his unibrow, is amazing. So, no, all the Nightmare on Elm Street 5, another childhood favorite. It's great to see this convention bring a lot of people out of the woodwork, and so that the fans can interact.
All right, fantastic. Before I let you go, just remind everybody again your name and where they can follow your work.
Sure thing. My name is Julian Santos. You can follow me on Instagram at the Technicolor Julian, and look forward to any of my projects. I'm currently promoting Ink Black, which is a retro horror pilot, much like Twin Peaks or the X-Files. I hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. Julian, thanks so much for your time. It's great to meet you. Have a great time at the show. All right. Hey, folks. Hey, Todd. Nice to meet you. Welcome to New Jersey HorrorCon. Introduce yourselves and tell us what you're here to promote, although I can probably guess.
Yes. Well, I'm a new author. This is my daughter. She came to support me and to be my tech support. And I write sci-fi. I've been doing it for like 2 years since I retired. And my fans say that it's horror, not horrible, there's horror. So I said, well, I'll come to HorrorCon being this sci-fi horror, and here I am.
Very cool. So you just mentioned that you're a relatively new writer.
Yeah.
What prompted you to want to go down that road?
Oh, well, I always wrote. I went to art school. I've always been creative. But then I went to teaching. I taught for 30 years. So then finally I retired. I said, now I'm going to do something, my other passion, which I went back to writing. I rewrote a story which I had thought of 20 years ago. And then this story was actually, believe it or not, a vision. I had like a dream or something. I said, what is this? And I started to work backwards until I got a story, and now I'm pushing it forward.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah. So what role do you play in all this? Are you his inspiration?
Me, my mom, my husband, we do a lot of stuff with him, for him. My mom does like a lot of the Facebooks. She helps him with editing. My husband and me, we help him with the technology sometimes. Like my husband was yesterday showing us how to use the TV to connect it and all that. So like we just try our best to support him as much as we can, for using the best talents. And my mom is definitely one of the biggest. His wife is a big supporter, I feel like, more than I am. I mean, I try my best too. My mom's done so much for the books, from editing it to controlling his Facebooks. I mean, I contribute, I send photos and stuff, and I'm trying to help him with his TikTok and all of that. So we're a family, we work together, and at the end of the day, that's what we do.
I like that. I like that family aspect of it. My daughter is my best friend and a big supporter of mine, so I get it. I love seeing this.
Yes, and hopefully I can make money and reach many people, so I can start paying my wife.
Fair enough, and I'm sure she'd like that as well. So before I let you go, just one more time, tell everyone your name and the book and where they can follow you.
My name is James G. Zomchik, and I have my first book was Poison, and then the sequel, Poison to the Dark Dimension, just came out, and we have it here, and it's also on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Fantastic. James, great to meet you. And what was your name again, hon?
Laura.
Laura, great to meet you guys. Best of luck with the books, and have a great weekend. Hello, welcome to New Jersey HorrorCon. Tell the fans your name and what you're here to promote.
So I'm Ferocious Fee, and I have a podcast named Fright Night with Ferocious Fee. This is my co-host, Fuzzy Belvedere.
Sorry, no competing podcasts. No, not just kidding. We're all family. We're all in this together.
Actually, he is my co-host. He is on several gaming podcasts, but we've been doing some crossover with some of his co-hosts in those. I just was passionate about horror. I've been going to various horror conventions for about a year now, trying to kind of break out of my mundane routine of being a special education science teacher. So I just thought that it might be a little bit easier to have a professional, help me. So.
Fair enough. So how is it doing this horror podcast? You a big horror fan?
A bit of a horror fan, more so into the zombies, and it has a lot of crossover into gaming. There are a lot of games that I enjoy, a lot of TV series that I also enjoy. Being the zombie fan, even though I guess you could say 28 Days not really being as much of a zombie flick, but it's one of my favorites along with a lot of others. And she got me into like Dawn of the Dead, as well as the original Dawn of the Dead, as well as the remake and all of Romero's films. So it's interesting. It's a nice change of pace from just talking about games, talking about slashers and psychological horror and things along those lines. So it's been fun.
I take a lot of heat from my horror friends that about 28 days later, it's a zombie film. It's just different, right? People get locked into the only Romero zombies count, and I'm like, no, you can have everything. So tell everyone how they can find your podcast and how they can listen to it.
So we are on YouTube. So it's Ferocious Fee. That's all you have to put in. You can also find me on Twitter, again, at Ferocious Fee. And then Fuzzy will tell you where.
You can find me on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it as Fuzzy_Belvedere, both on YouTube and Twitter, on several podcasts, but mainly we'll talk about Fright Night with Ferocious Fee on YouTube. Just check it out.
Fantastic. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. Wish you luck with your podcast and have a great time here at the show this weekend.
Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good night. And who do we have here?
Hi, I'm Corey, and this is Pretty Kitty. I'm the director of the film Pretty Kitty. It's playing tomorrow. It's the world premiere of the short. First time anybody who's not friends, family, or schoolmates have seen it, and we are very, very excited.
What can you tell us about the movie? Without giving too much away, what can we expect?
It's weird.
I like weird.
It's very weird. It's animated. It's a horror movie, and people said, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, you can do that."
Cool. It's a short film?
Yes, 3 minutes long. We made it for school. It was my graduation film. Me and 10 other wacky people. We all made it, and we're very excited. The team is very excited to see it. I'm representing them on their behalf. I'm the director, animator, compositor. and my team is very excited about this.
I love it. That's awesome. I love to see young filmmakers. So, again, just tell the fans the name of your film and how they can follow you.
It's Pretty Kitty. We're going to be posting the film publicly online in June at 2024. 2025 . Sorry. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Pretty Kitty Film to see where we're going to play next before we're online publicly. Come see us on the big screen. I'll be there.
I love it. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. I wish you best of luck with the film.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Hello again, everybody. It's Todd Struch, the horror nerd, here on the red carpet at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. I am having a blast. I have spoken to too many cool people to even count. And there's another one I see standing here before me. So why don't you introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are and what you're here to promote.
My name is Desiree. I'm that dark chick, and I make a whole lot of cool stuff out of leather and resin.
That sounds awesome. So, you vend at a lot of conventions?
I do. I'm all over the place all the time.
And why the name That Dark Chick?
Well, I started as that art chick, and it was all rainbows and sunshine and colors and happy, and I was real bored. So I went back to my roots, and I went back to the blood splatter and the horror movies and the witchy stuff and the demons and all that, and since then I've been happier and much more successful.
That's awesome. Dark is good. What's your go-to horror movie?
Oh, that's a hard question. Probably House of a Thousand Corpses.
Okay, that's legit.
Yes, Rob Zombie he has my heart.
Okay, he's a little hit or miss for me, but that's a good one.
I see what you're saying. House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, those are fabulous. His other ones were good. Not as good as those two.
Fair enough. Totally legit. Tell everyone, do you also sell online, and where can everyone find you?
You can find me at thatdarkchicknj.com. I'm also on Instagram as thatdarkchick_NJ and Facebook as thatdarkchick.
Awesome. Todd Struch, the horror nerd, here with Desiree, that dark chick, here on the red carpet at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. Desiree, good to meet you. Best of luck over the rest of the weekend and with everything you do.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, everyone.